Good day, guys. Welcome. Today we have a math question on the board to be solved, and you can see you're asked to find the value of x. Now, if you look, this question has a lot to do with indices. So, if you have a good knowledge of indices, you'll be able to do this. And it looks simpler. And if you think you can do it, you can as well pause this video, go and try to solve it, and post your answer in the comment section, and come back and watch this. And don't forget to follow in case you miss out. Now, watch this. If you look at all these numbers, it looks familiar, right? They can be expressed as base of 10, 1000, 0.1, and 100, if you're familiar with indices. So that has given us a first step to take. So we're going to apply that, try to look for a way we can express all the bases in 10 in order for us to be able to solve it and simplify it. Now watch this. 1000, so we write solution first. Solution first, because every problem has its solution. Now if you watch this, 1000 can be expressed as what? 10 to the power of what? 3, right? Times. Now, if you watch this, this is 0.1. 0.1 can be expressed as 1 all over 10. Now, I can rewrite this. Now, this is x root. In mathematics, if I have root a, I express it as what? A raised to the power of half. I don't need to put the 2. But when I have like from third root, I can put the 3. That's what? 1 all over 3. It means a fraction of the power. So you take that. So this means that what? This 1 all over x equals what? 10 raised to the power of 2 times what? X. Now, next step. Now, we have this in base 10. I'll leave it there. Now, let me try to express this in base 10. You should know that a raised to the power of minus 1 in English is what? 1 all over a. Let me put it this way. N. 1 all over n, depending on the power. Where the 1 over stands for what? The negative sign. So, I'll apply that here. So, this means this what? I can use a dot to represent my multiplication. 10 raised to the power of minus 1 times 1 all over x equals to what? This can be multiplied. If I have a raised to the power of m bracket n is equals to what? A times m times n. Right? So I'll apply this here. 10 times what? 2 times x is what? 2x. Now the same thing applicable to this side. I'm going to multiply them. Minus 1 times this gives what? Minus 1 all over x equals 10 raised to the power of 2x. It's coming out. The answer is shaping out. At least you're getting to somewhere now. You can see that these are all in the same base. At this point, it's simpler to solve since these are multiplication. Remember, when you are multiplying, a raised to the power of m times a raised to the power of n gives you what? In the same base, a raised to the power of m plus n. So applicable here, we have multiplication, right? So I pick one of them. And I have 3 plus minus 1 all over x. Plus times minus gives you what? Still minus 1 all over x equals to 10 raised to the power of 2x. You are getting somewhere now. The base are the same, both on the left and the right hand side, so they can take care of each other. And we have that what? 3 minus 1 all over x equals 2x. So from here, definitely, we have a fraction. And whenever you're solving a equation involving fraction, what do? You get rid of the fraction, first step. So how do you get rid of the fraction? The LCM of the fraction is just x. That means the LCM is x. So I'll multiply each term by x. So 3 times x minus x times 1 all over x equals to 2x times what? X. Definitely this what? 3x minus x will take care of what? X. And I have 1 equals to 2x times x, 2x squared. Now rearranging this, I would have 2x squared minus 3x plus 1. That is taking everything here to this side and equate it to 0. I have this. What are you seeing now? This has led us to what? A quadratic equation. Definitely, this problem is going to have what? 2 solutions, because a quadratic equation must have what? 2 solutions. The highest power is 2. So you're going to see this. Let's try to factorize this if it's possible to factorize. Yes. So you're going to look for somebody I'm going to multiply to give us 2 times 1 is what? 2, right? 2 numbers, when we multiply, we get what? 2 plus 2. And when we add or subtract, we get minus 3. So we're going to do that. And those 2 numbers are what? I don't want to go straight into explaining that quadratic equation. I've been explaining it in my previous videos. So it won't take much space. So what are you going to get? Have we gotten any answer yet? I think that will be what? Minus x, that is 1. Minus 2x would give us that, right? So plus 1. I substituted the middle term with this because minus 1 minus 3 minus 2 is what? Minus 3x, right? So factorize now. I'm going to have something is common here, x, right? Bracket 2. I've removed one x here and left with 1. Minus 1. This becomes minus. I'm going to factorize a negative minus here. Something is common here. Though it might look as if nothing is common. But always remember that the bracket has to be the same. The two brackets has to be the same. So without moving this minus sign here, it will still remain what? Positive, which is not correct. So I remove a negative sign. I'll now have 2x minus 1. Because when I open the bracket back, minus times minus gives me plus equals 0. So I'm moving minus 1. I have to put the 1. So since the bracket are the same thing, I pick 1 and pick the ones that are outside. My x minus 1 equals 0. So definitely either of these is equals to 0, right? So I now have 2x minus 1 equals 0 or x minus 1 equals 0. So from here, x equals to what? Half or equals to what? 1. So either of this answer can satisfy this equation. Thank you for watching. Follow, share for more. Thank you.